Biden plans immediate flurry of executive orders to reverse Trump policies. Republicans plan immediate flurry of pearl-clutching over presidential overreach about executive orders. Trump's entire endgame was undoing Obama's legacy. How poetic that he gets defeated by Obama's VP who goes on to restore everything. Watch Republicans start to care about EOS again. Cons freaked out every time Obama issued 147 in first term, and not a peep for Trump's 192 so far. Quick copy-paste. He will rejoin the Paris Climate Accords, according to those close to his campaign and commitments he has made in recent months, and he will reverse President Trump's withdrawal from the World Health Organization. He will repeal the ban on immigration from many Muslim-majority countries, and he will reinstate the program allowing Dreamers, who were brought to the United States illegally as children, to remain in the country, according to people familiar with his plans. Hope he reinstates Vindman and the Navy captain. Absolute disgrace what Trumpus did. Feels pretty fitting that the man who tried to take down Obama's legacy will now have his reversals reversed by Obama's right-hand man, effectively tearing his down. Just glad Betsy will be gone. Worst so ever. Between this and the COVID task force that he's going to announce on Monday, this is amazing. Finally, we're going to have coherent leadership that's interested in actually making the country better. Joe needs to do prison reform too. No more private for-profit prisons. Holy shit, this guy's actually gonna put in 40-hour work weeks like most of us have to. That alone is weirdly comforting. Go Joe. Okay, but can we also start getting stuff done though, Congress, so it doesn't get flipped the other way in another 4 years? History is written by the victors. Elections have consequences. The stupids had their chance. Wipe this shit stain from the asshole of American history. I don't even know how Biden starts. He is going to inherit a mess, a sick country, a poor economy, high unemployment, and so many lost immigrant children, or more precisely, their parents. Not to mention half the country being dumbass and or racists. I don't envy him. January 5th is Georgia's Senate runoff election. Do everything you can to support Raphael Warnock and Jon Ossoff. Winning these seats will flip the Senate blue. Please vote, volunteer, or donate. https://electjon.com/ https://Warnock for Georgia.com/ As a dreamer myself, this makes me so happy. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Relieved face. Thank you for everyone who voted for Biden/Harris. Dear Biden, please make your #1 priority returning the kids we've stolen to their parents and guardians. This is why these 4 years are crucial. Rebuilding will start the second he is sworn in. These changes will not only require Biden's help, it also requires us. Rebuilding requires collaboration. It starts with the government itself. If we unite and collaborate with each other, maybe even debate sometimes, we can make beautiful solutions, such as investing into education and promoting critical modern thinking, healthcare for everyone, raising the minimum wage to $15, regulation on unethical businesses, such as Nestle, climate change regulations and the investment into wind and solar energy, police reform, more help for people with mental health issues, collaboration with other world leaders, investing into newer technology, investing into better infrastructure, and so many more. The possibilities are endless. But remember, it starts with us. I wish Biden could start Monday instead of January 20th. As a Brit, I'm genuinely just looking forward to hearing from the US president once every 4 months instead of once every 4 hours. Elections have consequences. Mitch the Grim Reaper McConnell. Time to eat your own words, you obstructionist jackass. Republicans chose to disregard American decency, and so the gloves are coming off. Be prepared, Mitch, more than your hand will be bruised after the political ass-kicking this next 4 years will be. Cue Republicans telling us executive orders are suddenly an abuse of power. Oh God, I'm so relieved. Just from the headline. I was made aware today of Trump's secret little 2021 policy to raise taxes on individuals who make less than $75K/year, not the rich, obviously, and was shook to say the least. I'm glad Biden is already planning on undoing damages. I hope he catches this one, cause I know people will blame him for it if he doesn't. Edit, a quick article as a source for anyone curious, https://cgt. Columbia. edu/news/Republicans not Biden are about to raise your taxes/ Good. Just makes 1x. Oh. Reverse every damn thing done since 2016, reverse uno, now what to do on day 2 ha 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 ha. I wonder how many White House officials are foaming at the mouth to turn on Trump. I wonder how many stay in office for one day to undo what they were told to do and leave with a little moral peace. Either way, goodbye Steve Miller, you horrible troll. He needs to have the paperwork for the Defense Production Act waiting for 12:01 p.m. on the 20th to force medical companies to ramp up production of everything that goes with COVID testing to be deployed around the country as fast as possible. Also, if Trump's team hasn't already started getting all the back-end stuff for a vaccine, vials, needles, freezers, and the like, made en masse. The distribution shouldn't be held up by any piece of the puzzle except the vaccine itself. When he signs them, he should add a little note each time saying, "Thanks Obama." They better be fucking aggressive. Go all out. And just like that, Mitch McConnell and the Republican Senate took issue with the president having executive orders. Trump 2021. To the prison. Abusing executive orders is the only way to get the GOP to agree to put stringent, enforced, limits on executive orders. This alone was why I registered and waited in line to vote for the second time in my life. I know it's low on the priority list, but Biden should ask for Ajit Pai's resignation letter to be on his desk on Inauguration Day. If they'd hold a lottery for a chance to punch that smug sob in the face, I'd buy a ticket. Please go after domestic terrorists. Biden's executive order, Control+Z. Let's let some fucking kids out of cages and reunite them with their parents, and investigate/charge the creepy-ass doctor who did forced hysterectomies. Does anyone else feel like we've avoided a 1930s Germany kind of situation? Overwhelm the GOP with the volume of EOS please, just like how they packed the media with fake news. Incoming Trump executive orders declaring no takebacks, double no takebacks, NA boo boo. Can this include placing Stephen Miller in a cage? Fucking good dude. Fuck you Trump. Bookended by successful black politicians, all your effort for nothing. One of the main reforms should be comprehensive electoral reform. Expand the House, make it much harder for voter suppression/gerrymandering to be carried out in future elections, and if possible make the popular vote more important than the electoral college system, etc. Those reforms collectively would not only make it much harder for the Republican Party as it is currently to win elections, but it would force them to modernize, especially on social policy, and build a bigger base, etc. It would create a much healthier political dynamic in the United States over time, make it much harder for the political circus that occurred between 2016 to 2020 to repeat itself. That's the good thing with Trump's presidency. Legislatively, he didn't pass jack shit, it was all executive orders only. So his entire legacy can of acts be undone on Biden's first day. Had Trump worked with Congress and had passed any laws, it could have taken years if ever to undo it, all depending on who wins the Senate. Man is getting right to work. I love it. Please fucking save the EPA. He'll probably put in more hours before he actually has the job than Donzo has worked in the past 4 years.